Bitcoin is right now breaking down, and right now we are breaking a lot of very important support levels, and a lot of people are asking me, why are we breaking down? Well, we just saw Michael Saylor buy over $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Honestly, I'm gonna be exactly reveal the reasons why we did saw this major crash on today's update video. So don't forget to once again watch this video till the end, because honestly, this one will be very interesting, because I will be discussing all the reasons why this happened, what we could be looking out for next year in the entire market, the most important support levels, and of course, range traders in crypto and Bitcoin are gonna be loving this video, because this is a very important level. And yeah, I've got a lot to talk about on today's update video, so don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes will be highly appreciated, and let me jump straight away in towards the content. First of all, why did Bitcoin dump? Why we all of a sudden saw another major crash after Michael Saylor just bought $2 billion worth of Bitcoin? So first of all, the first reason is of course that the US stock market saw a major correction as well here, and that basically correlated with of course crypto crashing. Then we saw over $110 million getting wiped out of the cryptocurrency market due to liquidations, and yeah, of course then we saw that major correction towards the downside. So very interesting what we saw happening over there. And then of course the market went down here, but this wasn't necessarily all of the reasons, because also what we had is, yeah, Binance, there's a lot of fun around it, because Binance apparently keeps on selling through their market maker Wintermute. And honestly, big market makers are probably selling to liquidate their long positions. This is at least what is going on in the market. These big market makers are likely deleveraging their positions, and this could be having of course a major effect on the price action like Ethereum, like Solana, but also of course Bitcoin. And also, literally 2 hours ago, we start to see Binance even continue their sales, with especially selling Solana, selling millions and millions of dollars worth of Solana through their market maker Wintermute. So that is actually very interesting to see. And really, you can see it being reflected in the price drops also on Solana compared to all these other cryptos, right? Solana is definitely dropping the hardest compared to BNB, compared to Ethereum, compared to XRP, and especially, of course, compared to Bitcoin. So yeah, this is definitely having somewhat of an effect on the market. And this is also probably the reason why we are seeing this major correction, especially across the altcoin market, because a lot of people, a lot of these market makers are deleveraging, especially their altcoin positions, since altcoins have not been really performing so strongly recently. Then also, what we're seeing is that Bitcoin officially has seen the major breakdown of this consolidation phase, where we basically have waited for. And honestly, we were of course looking at this very important level right here, and I said whenever we do break below the dotted line, we're going to be seeing continuation lower. And that is exactly what happened afterwards. Whenever Bitcoin broke that support level, we saw a retest of it actually, and we moved down from 94.3k all the way down to 90,000 US dollars, which was about like a 4% correction towards the downside. So it is actually quite a big move towards the downside we got. From off that point, we saw the breakdown. So if anyone wasn't necessarily asleep, because I was asleep, you could have taken a very nice position over there here. So we saw the breakdown over there. But more importantly, Bitcoin on the daily time frame is also breaking down right now here. But what I do really want to be pointing out right now here is that indeed we are seeing a major breakdown on the higher time frames. But for range traders, you're probably going to be loving this move here, because if we're going to be doing some research on Bitcoin, and yeah, we've been, to be exact guys, consolidating for quite a long time in this region, for about 104 days right now to be exact. And you can see the level where we're currently trading on has been a level of very much interest. You can see over here, we touched it, we bounced back higher. Here we touched it, we bounced back higher. Then here also we touched it, we bounced back higher. Here we touched it, we bounced back higher. Here also we touched it, here also. And what is very interesting is that at this point right there, it was still acting as resistance. So for sure, I mean, you can argue about Bitcoin that we of course are breaking down. Clearly we are. Clearly we have another catalyst that we are breaking down. But what we can also see currently in the market is that the market is in extreme fear here. I mean, what we can currently see is that the fear and greed index is stating 25 here, which is extreme fear in the market. And while we are in extreme fear, breaking down of a lot of important patterns on Bitcoin, and especially the altcoin market, guys, like I said, especially the altcoin market is getting hammered due to these Binance sells here, because apparently Binance is really behind this major drop-off, because they are selling so much of their tokens to deleverage their positions. Yeah, we're basically seeing Bitcoin come down, crypto come down, but we are right now sitting at this critical level for the entire market. And yes, if we're sitting at such a critical level, it makes me think, okay, are we not going to be bouncing from it? I mean, honestly, we're seeing a fake out right here. People are going to be loading on their short positions. Well, we are actually sitting still at a major support level. So what I will be doing over here, at least, I mean, of course, if you did took the trade over here from the breakdown, initial breakdown, you could have made a significant profit here, like about 4%. But now what I will be doing is not necessarily open up a new short position. What I will be doing next here is basically look at this market. I have a slight little long position open on Ethereum, and I have some limit orders filled up as well. But basically what I will be doing, if I see a confirmation of the break below this level, we're going to be seeing a bigger drop towards the downside. And then, of course, you're going to be trading another short position if we break this level. But the likelihood is that we're actually going to be bouncing from off this range because it's such an important level of support. So yeah, if we're going to be bouncing, we could be seeing a bounce all the way back towards the top side of the region, which is about a 16% trade here. So very interesting to see what is currently playing out here, but this is basically the opinion I have about Bitcoin. I think it's a very important video, and guys, if you do want to share this video, make sure to do so with your friends and family, because I do think it's very important to understand about the current range we are currently trading in here in crypto. So also, if we're going to be looking at the balance of exchanges on Bitcoin, for the last 7 years, we've been going sideways, and ultimately that shows you signs of accumulation. The spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF saw some outflows once again here, which is of course quite unfortunate to see. But guys, if you right now want to be trading any of these moves, or if you have already traded yesterday, this move right here, there are many great trading opportunities right now for crypto, especially while the market is so boring and we're sitting at such an important level of support in this major consolidation phase, which we have been trading in for 110 days. So there are going to be two things happening for certain, like I stated earlier. Either we're going to see the breakdown getting confirmed of the lower side of support, or we're going to be bouncing from it. Anyways, there are going to be two trading opportunities right here laying there. And that is why, guys, if you want to be starting to trade Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies out there, you can do so on Blofin with an insane amount of deposit bonuses. I mean, if you run a sign-up account using the highest link below, guys, you will be able to get an insane $100,000 deposit bonus. So if you're interested in that, check it out in the link description of today's video. Of course, make sure to check it out if your exchange is available in your region. But anyways, guys, let me dive further in towards the video, because Ethereum is also breaking below the very important support line right now here. But actually, I mean, you can see Ethereum is breaking below the weekly support. You can see a lot of bearish breakdowns right now here. Of course, the weekly candle is not closed yet, so anything can really happen still over here. We can still create a wick, we can still push back higher. But what I'm seeing on the daily time frame is just something I cannot ignore here. Here on the daily time frame, Ethereum creating a lower low, but the RSI is creating a significant higher low here. We're creating a bullish divergence on the daily time frame, and that is just something I cannot erase out of my eyes here. Honestly, I do think really Ethereum is looking very strong here, even though it's trading in this major downtrend. I do think it's getting compressed, and I do think really we're about to be having a major breakout. So I am currently loading up still on long positions on Ethereum. I mean, you can see a lot of whales. You can see, of course, Donald Trump. They're all loading up on Ethereum, and they probably know something we don't here. And that is why I am still accumulating a lot of Ethereum. Altcoin season has not happened yet here. I mean, we can see these large institutions like Binance, Wintermute, all selling off Solana. So let's see how it is going to be playing out here. But there's a lot of FUD because of this here. Because Binance is selling, there's a lot of FUD in the market. And usually whenever there's so much fear, it equals major opportunity here. So that is basically how I am currently approaching it as well here. But anyways, guys, this was it for me in today's update video. If you did learn something from it, don't forget to slap on that like button, subscribe to the channel. I think it's a very valuable video, so please make sure to share it with your friends if you learned something from it. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.